what I'm doing. Hello curl friends, wavy babes, and silver sisters. If you are new to my channel, my name is Carrie-Jessica. I'm so happy to have you. I talk about gray hair, wavy hair, the curly girl method and ways to modify it. Sometimes I open things I've spent too much money on, and if those things sound like they're interesting to you, hit that subscribe button and hang out with me more often. Today I'm going to be using the new Ouidad line. They were kind enough to send over the shampoo, the conditioner, this 3-in-1 revitalizing milk, as well as this volumizing jelly. This is not a gel. This is much more like a custard. So it's going to have more hold than like a curl cream, but not as much hold as a gel. So I figured since I would like to have a very loose, wavy, voluminous hair today, that I would go ahead and do these. So I always think it's interesting with textured hair to have an idea in mind of what you're going for and seeing if it actually plays out. So I'm actually thinking like middle part wavy shag, like Carrie Bradshaw. Like we're looking for undefined volume. So I washed and conditioned my hair last night. The conditioner has great slip. I actually really enjoy it. So the shampoo and conditioner both have drying alcohols, which make them not Curly Girl method approved. However, I personally modified the Curly Girl method. That drying alcohol is towards the bottom of the list, and there are more hydrating ingredients further up. So I am not a cosmetic chemist that drying alcohol might serve a purpose as an ingredient that I don't personally understand, and I am cool with that. So my hair was washed and conditioned last night with those products, and it is thrown back into like a messy bun ponytail, and I did clip my bangs to get them out of my face while I was sleeping. So this is clean hair with no products in it. So let's do my hair. So I always have these like straighter sections when I pull my hair back because again, those didn't have high tension, but there's some tension in pulling it back. Those silvers are looking so healthy and sparkly, and I just love them so much. I am 13.5-ish months into my gray hair grow out at this point, and I could not be more thrilled with it. I personally have opted up until this point to not color the rest of my hair, to try to give it like low lights, highlights, to kind of blend that demarcation line. And I've clearly chosen not to go the route of a pixie haircut. Those are two very viable options if you are growing out your gray hair. There is no one way to go gray. Although, no spoilers, but I am starting to feel a little frisky with my hair. I am someone who changes their hair often, and we might be doing something different here soon. I don't know. You just have to stay tuned and see. So my hair is in a bit of a middle part. It is by no means like some kind of perfect straight part. That's not really what I'm going for anyway. And I am just going to get a section of this hair up and out of the way. I don't know if that clip is going to hold it. It will. That way it's just not bothering me while I'm doing the rest of my hair. And I am going to dampen my hair with a spray bottle. I usually prefer my products on very wet hair. I don't know that I'm going to go as wet as I usually do. So first I'm going to go in with this 3-in-1 revitalizing milk. It is a cream, but it is a very watery consistency. This is the equivalent of a leave-in conditioner as well as a wave enhancer, and it's really great for refreshing your hair as well. So on day 2 or 3, if your hair has kind of lost its oomph, you can take that into your hands, add a little bit of water, and just use kind of like a praying hands, a glazing method, and it will help hydrate the dryness that starts to happen on multiple day hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and brush that through, because if we're going for that Carrie Bradshaw undone kind of look, we definitely are not looking for a lot of definition. We're looking more for separated waves. Now when my hair is soaking wet and I use a brush to comb through my first styler, the intention is actually to get more definition. So when I do that, I'm combing through and kind of giving it a section and going like this to encourage the clump. We're not doing that this time. We are raking and separating. So one thing I really like about the Ouidad website is if you are shopping and you have questions about products, you can chat with someone right there. So if you're on their website and you are curious if a product has protein in it, you're able to ask someone right there and get your answer. So now I'm going to go in with the Out of Thin Air, with the H in parentheses, so Out of Thin Hair jelly. And like I said, this is much more of a custard than a gel. It actually has a creamy texture. And it is a bit runny. So the focus on this is not a strong hold. The focus of it is a light hold. It's also not going to be something that's going to give you a lot of frizz control. It's going to give your waves just enough hold so they have structure, but plenty of expansion. So now that I have that into my very just damp hair, definitely not soaking wet, I am going to give a little bit of a scrunch. Now that both sides are done, it is not necessary, but I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the Out of Thin Hair, and I am just going to glaze this over what's called the canopy of my hair, just because I am looking for functional frizz at this point, but I want to have a little bit of control over that functional frizz. I absolutely love this diffuser. It is not for everyone. If you would like for me to create a separate video giving the pros and cons to this very expensive diffuser, I would be more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. So I'm going to be mostly hover diffusing. As always, I have my diffusing gear. I have my glasses, I have my book, and water. Stay hydrated, people. So my hair is about halfway dry from the starting point, and I think that we are getting some nice voluminous waves already. So we're gonna drink some more water, read some more books, and do some more diffusing. All right, so my hair is all the way dry. There is just the faintest bit of a cast in some places between the combination of the jelly being kind of that like custardy type texture, as well as when I was diffusing and really moving it around a lot. That was help breaking up some of that cast as I went. It looks like we are going to get some big Carrie Bradshaw vibe hair, so I am going to fluff and scrunch this. All right, so we have scrunched and fluffed, and I feel like we hit our mark. If you are looking for some big volume hair, I think that this new line from Ouidad will give you just that. If you're looking for more definition and not as much of this like big loose pulled apart wave effect, so when I was brushing things out and trying to separate out and doing the raking, if you have wavy hair and you're looking for more definition, don't do the raking, just do a lot of scrunching. Just do a lot of scrunching and roping without that raking, and that will give you some more definition. As well as when you're diffusing, do more of a pixie diffuse where you're gathering and holding it for about 30 seconds and then moving on to the next place. Whereas I did a lot of hover diffusing, but I was really kind of getting in there and lifting up, and then I was going up and down towards the end. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. I feel like I am living my best Carrie Bradshaw life. I feel like I've said Carrie Bradshaw so many times in this video. I mean, it is what I was going for. All right, guys, I am currently trying to upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Sometimes there might be another one sprinkled in there. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so that you know when I create new content. Until then, you can find me on other places on the internet. Links will be down below. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Pinterest. Come hang out with me there as well. And if you would be so kind, give this video a like and drop a comment. At this time, my channel is super small and I try to respond to all comments. Until I see you again next time, I hope that you are having a wonderful pandemic. Guys, leave me a comment. How do I get out of this? How do I end? Until then, goodbye. That's it. It's just goodbye.